Oh, hey. Going down? Oh, how'd I know? Yeah, it's almost like I work with you or something. It's crazy. How are you, anyway? I haven't really seen you since, Valentine's Day? Right. Valentine's Day. Yeah. I haven't seen you since then. We must be working alternating shifts, huh? Anyway, how are you? And please don't bullshit me. I can make this elevator ride a lot more miserable for you if you try to pull any of that. You know, I'm doing pretty good, yeah, I'm good, I'm great, kind of bullcrap. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing better than you were. Oh, yeah? Well, hey, that's exciting. Glad to hear that. When are you thinking about going? Oh, really? Very nice, very nice. You know, I've always wanted to go to a para, actually. I've heard it's beautiful there. I mean, like, I would hope it is. Because, like, the entire, like, atmosphere is, like, man-made, right? Yeah, that's what I heard. So, I mean, if it's not beautiful, I mean, they're the ones that made it, like... Yeah. But it's like one big resort, right? Yeah. Well, send pictures or something. Give me a souvenir. Or, you know, you could always take me with you if you have a spare ticket. Thanks. Yeah, I figure you can just foot the bill. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, doesn't everyone have, like, what, 2,000 credits just lying around to use on spoiling their coworkers? You know, it's been so long since I've seen you, I kind of want to, like, roll out the red carpet a bit. Yeah, you know, pick you up, carry you on my shoulders, escort you to the ship. Learn some kind of a horn instrument so I can blow it in ceremonial grandeur. No, I'm kidding, obviously. I guess what I'm trying to say here is that I've missed you. The place is livelier with you around, you know? Yeah. Not quite as fun when you're not here. But, you know, if you wanted, I could parade you in there, take you in there on my shoulders, bring you right up to the rest of the crew. Look who it is, everybody. Oh. Wow. That time already, huh? Shit. 1 month already. Fuck. Well, good luck with your review then. I mean, not that you really need my good luck. Yeah, there's like no world where Zoa doesn't just shower you in praise. I'm telling you right now. Well, I guess you get to find out then. What, are you nervous? Oh, come on, I'm serious. You're gonna go in there and she's just gonna yap about how great you are. Trust me. Yeah, I try to give you my best impression, but, her office is literally right there. And I'd rather not get coiled up and yelled at for being a twat, so... Oh yeah, it's happened before. Said a few things with her, like, right behind me. Learned the hard way not to do that. Well, don't want to keep the lady waiting. Go on. I'll see you out there, okay? Okay. Catch you later.
Oh, hello. Come on in. Have a seat, get comfortable. How have you been? Have you been alright? Good. Feeling like you're managing a good balance with everything? Good. I'm glad to hear that. So, let's just go ahead and get started. As I'm sure you're aware, it is time for your monthly review. Now, this isn't anything bad, it's just a way for you and I to get on the same page with your work, okay? Alright. So, to start, you requested pretty early on for some accommodations. Notably, you did request an extra break for your shifts. Of course, I am happy to make those accommodations, but I wanted to check in and see how you're feeling about them. How are they working out for you? Yeah, absolutely. Of course. I'm glad to hear that. Are there any adjustments you would like made to your current accommodations? Anything else you need? Any way I can help make your life easier? Alright, absolutely. Right. Well, I can certainly see what I can do about that. Anything else? Right, absolutely. Well then, to be quite frank, I don't have much to say on your performance. You're doing a really great job, but everyone was already well aware that you would. Of course, we have spoken a bit previously already on your productivity, and I understand that any temporary dips in your work were due to some personal matters. Obviously, don't make a habit of it, but I also understand. Life is unpredictable, and I absolutely won't hold that against you. And for what it's worth, you have been improving since that little dip in your productivity, and you seem to be right back on track right now. Absolutely, of course. Now, seeing as you have been working here for a month already, I am interested in giving you some more complicated tasks. These won't be anything too severe to start, but they will be getting you more acquainted with the inner workings of the ships that we maintain. So far, you've been doing some really great work outside of the ships, making sure that the externals look good. But I really do want to make sure you're getting the chance to, like I said, get acquainted with the inner workings, okay? Great. Your enthusiasm is very encouraging. So today, I'll be having you shadow Scorn again. Just like when you first started here, you're going to be going around, doing some basic observing, just making sure you understand things first. And then with time, you'll be joining in, assisting with tasks, before taking them on yourself. Sound okay? Absolutely, what's up? Oh. I see. Well, I certainly don't mind you training with Atos, but I do want to ask if there's any reason you don't want to train with scorn. Your reasoning will be absolutely confidential, but if it's anything serious, I do want to know so we can handle it, okay? Right. Yep, absolutely. Okay, well, if it's just personal preference, that's absolutely fine. Scorn tends to be our lead trainer here, but if you found that you learned best when paired up with Atos, I absolutely do not mind that. Your schedules, actually align pretty well together the next few weeks, so I'll just go ahead and make the adjustments to the board, okay? Fantastic. Well, is there anything you would like to talk about before you head out? Right. Yes, absolutely. Well, of course. Honestly, I'm just really glad to hear that you are feeling welcomed and accepted here. That's my biggest priority. Yes, absolutely. I want to make sure that you feel good about your work and you aren't too stressed, so hearing that is very encouraging. Right, and thank you for being so forward with your needs as well. It makes my job a lot easier when I know what you need and how to provide that. Absolutely. All right, well, thank you for stopping in. If you need anything else, of course, you know where to find me. Unless you need help locating Atos, in which case I am happy to call him in here for you. It says that he just clocked in, so he shouldn't be too far. Alright. Well, just let me know if that changes. Have a great day out there.
Wow, look who it is. Perfect timing. I'm all kitted out. I even got you some stuff. I figured you'd probably be getting here around the time I'm leaving. So, have you changed your mind? Do you want me to waltz you into massive fanfare? I could probably find some sick music to play on my comm. Would you prefer royal procession or EDM beats? Kind of thinking the latter, personally. Hey, I made you smile. That's a win for me. Oh, yeah? So it went well, did it? Oh, could have guessed. Oh, wait. Me. Oh, yeah. What's the news, huh? What? Again? Like, training. Oh, is that so, huh? Wow, look at you. Rising up in the ranks. You know, before you know it, you'll be bossing me around. Anyway, you're training with me again, so that means you get to come with me. And I get to drag you around the inside of the big thing we're working on. Come on. So, went well. Did she have any complaints? Yeah. That's good. Glad to hear it. Kind of figured, personally. As I'm sure you could tell. No, you know, at this point, our reviews really are just chatting more than anything. As long as I'm not being a total idiot. She doesn't have anything to say. Yeah, like how's the wife and kids kind of conversation. Well, I didn't mean it literally. I mean, do you see me with a wife and kids? No. Look at this thing. Majestic, isn't it? I don't know. I guess I just can't get over it. Like, I don't know. You grow up seeing small ships. Like, you'll probably get it. You see truck-sized ships, that kind of stuff, and you're like, that's big. That's the big ship. That's the cool ship. And you're like, I want to get into those things. I want to hop into the cockpit. I want to drive it around. I want to... Anyway, then you see one of these bad boys. This one size of a neighborhood, or those ones down there. You know, the one size of a town, or a big cityscape. You know, built to travel the galaxy. It's just like, holy shit, you know? I don't know. I guess it's just like, kind of like, wow, you know? I mean, we're literally working on something bigger than ourselves. Making sure everyone inside gets where they're going safely. I don't know, I'm talking out of my ass here. Come on. This way, into the scary hallway. Well, we are going to the engine room. Bet you've never seen an engine room on one of these big bad boys, huh? Well, then you're in for a treat. Yeah, I know, right? These hallways are freaking terrifying. Like, you have everything out there. It's all lit up. Everything the customers can see is beautiful and shiny. Then you have the stuff that's staff only. It's practically haunted. It's probably gonna take us a hot second to get there. If you wanted to, you know, talk about something. I don't know. It's been a little while since I've seen you, you know? Do you want to, like, talk about what we've been up to? New hobbies? Are you making any friends? Anything? Anything to update me on? That's fair. No, yeah, I get it. Vacation planning does take a while. Yeah, I can't really fault you for that. Me? No, I mean, I'm not that interesting. Huh? I said what? No, I don't recall ever telling you that I would tell you, quote, everything there is to know about me if you stayed here longer than a week. Yeah, no, that's just not something I'd say naturally. Like, that would never come up in my everyday vocabulary. Okay, what do you want to know? Since you're being so adamant. What? Yeah, I'm a werewolf. What of it? You're like, what's it? Why does it matter? Oh boy. Okay, yeah, okay. Shh. Since you're so ignorant, werewolves don't have to wait until the moon's out to transform. We can transform whenever. Yes, to and from. It's not like one requires more energy than the other. Well, I mean, point being, it's more like a switch, I guess. I don't know. You know, you turn it on, you turn it off, and then the switch just stays that way. You know, you put in the energy when you flip it, and then it just is that. It's on, it's off, you're transformed, you're untransformed, you're... No, like I said, in case you weren't listening, clearly, the moon really isn't a factor. It used to be, according to the history books, but my guess is just whatever magic or energy or science or whatever the hell that was linked to the moon became pretty much a moot point when we developed space travel and all that happened. You know, now the moon can be everywhere, anywhere. It can be in your backyard, it can be out your window, it can be in your living room, it can be on your smart device. I don't know. Yeah, so anyways, I just stay transformed all the time. What? I don't know, because I like it. I mean, why don't you just go out and get your body modified to have pointy ears and hot pink skin, huh? Yeah, because it's not you. Yeah, so I stay in wolf form because I like being in wolf form. This is me. This is the real me. Not the guy I turn into whenever I have to shift out of being myself. Look, okay, enough about me. Look, for now, you hear that? Behind this door is something truly majestic. Come on. Go inside. Check out this bad boy. The massive fuck off engine room. Oh yeah. Well, it's like a room or like a full-on building, right? Levels upon levels. All to keep this big-ass ship running. Oh yeah. The place can run on surprisingly few of these things, so, you know, even if one gives out, or hell, even if an entire floor gives out, the ship can still make its way safely where it's going. Yeah, I mean, you know, benefit of being in space, right? You don't have to worry about gravity just yanking you down to the ground. This place can honestly run on so little, it's crazy. But yeah, these engines are loud as fuck, huh? Do you know what kind they are, hotshot? Yeah, they're turbine engines. But do you know what kind of turbine engine? Hell yeah. Void turbine engines. Yeah, these bad boys run on void energy. pulsing through the turbines, keeping them going, flowing like a heartbeat to keep this place alive. But you never seen one of these, huh? Your dinky little planet-side vessels don't usually run on void energy, huh? I thought so. Guess that means I get to be here for the first time you see them. Well, congratulations. You can knock this off your bucket list. What do you mean by that? I mean, sure, I'm satisfied. I wouldn't say happy, you know, What? Oh, come the fuck on, man. Like I said, it's not wagging that much. Like I said, I'm satisfied. I'm pleased you're learning new things, that's all. Okay, brat. Shh. Look, maybe I am kinda happy to be showing you this. Maybe I am kind of excited to be the one to get to show you all the cool new things and stuff. Oh, shut up. I do not like training you. You're a nuisance. You're so damn sure of yourself all the time. Oh no, hey, hold on. I've already started training you today, and I don't want to give Zoa more work, so regardless of my opinions of you, you don't get to back out now. No, hell no, you're stuck with me. Yeah, well, maybe I do like training you a little. Come on, this way. Well, if I'm gonna be giddy showing you all the cool stuff, I want to show you the really cool stuff. Come on, hurry the fuck up. Okay, I'll tell you when we get there. No, be patient. Okay, here's the thing. You keep asking me that question, and I'm gonna do mean things to you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I eat people. Do you want me to list a less pleasant way for you to spend the day? No, you're right. I wouldn't. Zoa would get pissed. And I can't make her mad. What? No, I just don't like making her mad. What? You thought I was in trouble with her or something? No, I just can't bear the thought of it. Yeah, well, don't assume things, jackass. All right. Here we are. Well, what do you think it is? Hell yeah. Big fuck off void tank. Pulsing with cosmic energy. Yeah. Size of a swimming pool. More secure than the bank vaults on a para. Just one gigantic tank. Beautiful galactic goop. Yeah, right. Listen to that thrum. It's the heartbeat of the solar system, powering our puny little ships. Yeah? I mean, I guess it's definitely got a very calming feel to it. I don't know, for me it's the voices. They get to me if I'm in here too long, you know? Like, if it weren't for that, I could probably sit in here for hours, just avoiding all the whispering and shit. Yeah, you know, the whispers, the murmurs, or whatever you want to call it. Feels like I'm being watched sometimes. Really? No shit, you can't hear them? Oh, I don't really know what they're saying. It's like thousands of voices all at once. Yeah, I used to think it was like, I don't know, the voices of everyone in the universe. Like, everywhere the void touches, it just echoes those voices all throughout it. But I don't know. Sometimes I could swear I hear things from like memories or the past or something. I don't know, maybe that's... I don't know. No, I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's probably just my ears, you know. Werewolf, good hearing, all that. Yeah, so you need to worry, dude. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. You know, void energy is very volatile. Definitely not something most people should be working with. I mean, hell, even I don't touch this stuff. This tank is handled by way more people who are way more capable than me. You know, we got specialists for that, you know? Engine 2, technically. Anything that's more than surface level needs specialists to come in. You know, full suit and everything. Well, yeah, you know, inorganic material is fine, but organic material, you know, you don't want to get touched by that. Have your body, you know, turn to gold or get turned inside out, transported halfway across the universe or whatever. Fade as though a dream. So, yeah. Anyway, that's, but the big benefit of void energy, of course, is how efficient it is, you know, I mean, you see how much we have here. And this is the only tank on the ship. Sure, there are solar panels outside, but, you know, the amount of energy that they produce in comparison to this is like, you sneeze compared to a hurricane, you know? So why would we rely on installing costly, resource-intensive stuff that'll barely get you from one planet to the next when you can use something that is going to be here long after this ship gets retired? I mean, sure, yeah, it's risky, but so is flying a ship through space, you know? I mean, one wrong move and this entire ship could be destroyed. People flying out through the... My point is, this is why you manage the risks appropriately. As long as you do that, everything is safe. You know, that's why we have specialists. That's why we check everything regularly, and why there are crews during flights that can keep things secure if necessary. That way nobody gets hurt. There's no void-infested starships floating aimlessly through a big Are you good? Hey, come on, it's okay. You don't gotta worry about this stuff, you know? I mean, you're obviously not gonna be handling this either. Like I said, just surface level on the stuff on the engine. Maximum. Everything else is specialists. You're not gonna be put in charge of anything big. Maintenance stuff is done by, people paid 9 times our salaries. We're just here to check up on it. Yeah, well, until someone comes up with something better, this is what we've got, you know? Okay, come on. Hey, let's get you out of here. And let's get going to what I'll actually be working on today, okay? Yeah, come on. Let's get you out of this place and let's get you into a better headspace, okay? I can tell this void stuff's kind of wearing on you. To be honest, it's kind of wearing on me too, you know. So come on, let's head out this way, back into the scary hallway. Oh, I am so glad you asked. So, what you're going to be working on is stuff like motors, bridge, thrusters, that kind of thing. Honestly, it's probably stuff you already know, just on a larger scale. Like today, I actually am checking up on the motors on this bad boy. Making sure everything's properly hooked up, nothing's out of place or risk of disconnecting, making sure all the parts are fully operational, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, this will probably be like an all-day sort of thing, so should probably just go ahead and get over there, right? Get started. Hell, if everything isn't fully in order, then all day will be lowballing the time it'll take me. Well, yeah, neighborhood packed into a ship. We have a lot to do. The outside's the easy part, if anything. Yeah, it's kind of nearby. We can go through the engine control room to get there. Nobody's assigned there currently, so we won't be intruding. Look, okay, you're bringing down the mood here a bit, okay? You're pouting like that. Look, okay, I get it, okay? Dangerous stuff is scary. And knowing that you're at least partially responsible for the dangerous stuff is scarier. But that's why we have professionals on the case. And we're just here to handle the easy stuff. A little easy baby stuff. The, baby could do it so easy, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Little baby with this little baby rattle, just banging the little baby rattle on the little baby wavy engine. Just fix all the issues. Okay, why don't you ask a bit more about me, huh? Since you're so curious about me, get your mind off things. Can pester me about shit like, I don't know, birthmarks, favorite colors, sports. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting. I don't have a birthmark. My favorite color is black. And they used to play water polo back on Zarel. That was pretty good, too. Oh, yeah, planet that's mostly water. We're going to have water-based sports, Yeah, it's shocking. You'd think we'd invest more into roller rinks and rugby stadiums. Oh, you're such a nuisance. Any other questions for me? Or are you already satisfied? Listen, you're the one who told me earlier that you wanted me to spill my guts out on who I am and why. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't have a full-on, notepad. What? Oh, I mean, yeah. Yes, being a werewolf is more energy intensive on account of me being bigger, more muscular, just generally better than being a human. So yes, you're right. More energy intensive. It doesn't mean that I'm switch when I'm tired. Like I said, the shift happens and I'm just like this. Yeah, no, it just means I get drowsy when I'm not feeding myself enough. And yes, I do have big meals. Yeah, I can afford to, with how cheap shit is here. Well, I mean, I get the discount for working here. And, maybe get a few, bonus discounts for being nice to the staff all the time, being a regular, stuff like that. And plus, sometimes I get free extra large meals when customers are being bratty. The kind of people who bitch at newbies fresh on the station with no experience, just looking to make a living here. All the, you put Harzgatch on my sandwich, and I asked for no Harzgatch, and I asked for it to be dry, blah, 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 blah. Give me a full refund, blah, 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 blah. I'll talk to your manager, blah, 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 blah. Have you fired, blah, 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 blah. And then I come in, the important part, and 3 gulps later, line's moving again. And the bratty customer has way more important matters to attend to than harassing some poor idiot. He's got no idea what they're doing. Well, duh. I'm a big scary wolf guy. Of course I eat bitchy people. We have medical centers for a reason here. The Reformation pods are quite literally a lifesaver in this place. Yeah. What, you thought I was joking when I said that before? Nah, dude. Nobody makes my spaceport shitty with their bad attitudes. Yeah, it's my spaceport, actually. I own the place. I bought the rights to it. I think it was naming it the Atos Spaceport. I mean... No, obviously I don't own the place. But, I've been working here long enough. It feels like it's mine. Like I belong here. Plus, my family's here, so that's a bonus. Makes it feel even homier. Yeah. Well, my siblings are, yeah. Yeah, I have siblings, yep. Yeah, Idas and Maya. They, actually, the reasons I work here, so. Well, I wanted to be a pilot. Got trained for it, license, everything. It was damn good too. But, of course, problem with piloting is one of those jobs where you can only get it if you have experience. You don't get experience until you have a job. So, yeah. So, Atos, big brother, hooked me up here. And he was already working here at the time, this bay specifically. So, he pulled a few strings, made a few compromises, a few empty promises, and got me working here as his trainee, which was super kind of him. I can't stress enough how grateful I am for that. So, yeah. Huh? Oh, geez, no. They've moved up in the world already, working better decks, with better pay, and all that. And mostly, though, they do still do my job, just a more glamorous version of it. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, but for a while there, Atos and I were like a dream team, sort of. You know, brothers. We naturally good chemistry, and I mean, he taught me everything. He never bullshitted me, never mocked me. I mean, he teased, yeah, but that's just him. He teases me. He teases me a lot, actually. He's a big idiot. He's a big dork, yeah. Yeah, Maya's older than me, too. She was working here 2 years before I was, too. Yeah, she actually, they kind of took her spot on this crew. She left, and I entered. But what I've heard from others is she was great. If you ask Zoa, she's one of the best things that ever happened to this bay. You know, hardworking, efficient, amiable. She knew everything about ships. She's a powerhouse when it comes to that. She's something else. Yeah, she got moved up first. Then 2 years after her, Atos went. And honestly, they just haven't looked back. It's just been promotion after promotion after promotion for those two. Yeah, like yearly. Yeah, they do good work, so obviously. But anyway, you probably won't see them around too much. I mean, they don't really come down here to the lower decks for obvious reasons. I mean, unless you go, like, looking for them. I really don't think you'd run into them just, out and about, so. But, if you do see a wolf that looks suspiciously like me, but definitely isn't me, I tell them I said hi, Yeah, well, that's enough about them. We're almost to the big fuck off space with all the motors, so we should probably get back into work mode, right? Oh, well, if you have more questions, I mean, what, we can take our lunch in an hour or two? Yeah, we can chat more then. But I want to make sure you're actually paying attention when I'm telling you stuff. Kind of the whole point of being your trainer is making sure you actually keep track of all this, so. Oh, I know, I'm the worst. Making you actually do your job instead of just getting way too much into my personal life. Yeah. Whatever.